Mass Gang here, and I'm doing a another baseball game. This one's a 4th of July baseball game. This is our second one of our stuff. So let me get the uniform set up. Okay, we're gonna go to Bush. Cardinals versus Mets. We're going to go with another one of my season.
Wednesday night baseball now from Bush, St. Louis. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the New York Mets and the St. Louis Cardinals. Should see some great battles out of these two next on the show. Lance Lynn
has 10 wins, no losses. 1.61 ERA, 27 games, 95 innings pitched, 29 hits, 5 walks, and 148 strikeouts on the year for Lance Lynn.
They're mentioning his name among the leaders for this award. I can't wait to watch him throw in this one.
Alejandro De Aza heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball.
First pitch from Lynn.
And a swing and a miss, so a first pitch strike as we're underway here this evening. And Eric, as we take a look at the Cardinals entering play here tonight, they've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
And they've upped that lead in the division even further.
Lynn to
Put
Molina.
some serious distance between them.
Struck him out!
They're well on their way to
What a way to start the game. 3 pitches, 3 strikes.
New York Mets. EK, any thoughts?
Yeah, you know, Neil Walker is a guy that's looking to turn things around. He's without a single home run over the last 10 ball games. Look to put an end to that power drought in this one.
2 for 15. Oh my God.
Lynn gets the sign. First pitch on its way.
Lynn.
And he
Swing
throws the fastball by him
and a
here.
piss.
77 degrees our temperature at game time tonight. And he falls behind 0-2.
Lynn to Molina.
And he takes
strike 3
called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game. And with that, a look at the defense for the St. Louis Cardinals. It's brought to
we have Peralta, Diaz, Carpenter, and Pools along the infield. Holiday, Feller, and Beltran in the outfield. And Molina, the captain, is behind the plate.
With those great strides and can cover ground, does a great job of running down balls, has a good throwing arm. Basically, just a reliable outfield.
Yoenis Cespedes will stand in, and as you take a look
Molina
at the splits there, he's actually a better hitter against right-handed pitching this season.
Swing and a miss.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. On could we see another strikeout
pitch
here?
Number 9
and now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch.
Upcoming. Could this be a 9 pitch?
Frozen strike 3, and that retires the side.
Struck out the side on 9 pitches.
So add one more name to the record book here as he strikes out the side on 9 pitches. We're back at Busch Stadium right after this. Noah
Syndergaard is on the game for the Mets. 11 wins, 7 losses, 3.56 ERA, 25 games, 162 innings, 162 hits. Walks is 36, and he struck out 176 batters.
He's going to be around this league for a very long time.
And Dexter Fowler digs in for the Cardinals.
Well, there you see Dexter Fowler as he'll be the one to commence the action in the bottom half of the first.
First pitch to Fowler.
That's yanked into the stands, strike 1. Toward the gap in right center.
Fowler.
This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn.
He's heading for second.
The throw into second, and he's able
and
to
that's a leadoff double for the Cardinal center fielder.
Here with a 2-base hit. And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting
streak 24-game hitting streak.
As he has been on fire this month.
Well, I'll tell you, anytime you go through a streak like this where you just keep getting base hit after base hit after base hit, you know, people start to take notice of what you're doing.
Carlos Beltran will stand in now, and as you can see there, he comes in currently ranked 7th in RBIs in the National League.
And that's really what you want from your corner outfielders. Not every guy fits that mold, but you got to love having a guy you can just stick out there and then just let him.
First pitch to Beltran.
Hit hard up the middle.
And that's him.
Diving try, but he
O'Connell's going to wait Fowler on home.
Long throw.
1-0 Redbirds.
He is in there.
Well, there you go. 14 straight games now, and he hasn't gone hitless in a game in over 2 weeks. Do the math.
Here's Albert now.
Pujols will stride in now, and as you see there, he sits 9th in the National League in batting at the start of play.
Oh, and Matt, I know you love talking about numbers like that. And you look at his recent play, it hasn't hurt that average one bit. He's hitting over 500 in his last 10 games. Goodness.
First pitch to Albert.
Hit hard to short.
Oh, that's caught by the shortstop. Second.
Wow, a flip to second for one.
A 6-4-3 double play.
Double play.
And Beltran's forgot his helmet. Carlos, your helmet's back there, dude.
Yadier Molina.
And here's Yadi.
First opportunity here. Currently leading the league.
Look at that, 160 at home runs. That's more home runs than there are games in the season.
But in order to win the Triple Crown, he's going to need some help from his teammates getting on base.
First pitch to Yadi.
RBIs, but not leading that category.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air.
And it's caught.
He makes
but the Cardinals get one run in the inning thanks to Fowler's double and Carlos Beltran bringing them in.
It's on to inning number
you're just
2 now in St.
Feel
Louis.
free to subscribe if you're new to the channel. This is Trevor, the Ice Mask Gang. So feel free to subscribe. We also have Austin and Matt. Me, Carl Matt did something earlier. Austin, I haven't seen him in a while. I haven't. Yeah, I've never been in a couple days, but yeah. Go ahead and subscribe if you're new to the channel.
And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher, but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left.
Holly on the move.
And this
he catches it.
In by Holiday. One away now. And with that, we give you a look here at what's happening in the race in the National League Central. Settling in now, Travis d'Arnaud. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Into the windup and the pitch.
Strike one.
With the curveball, strike one.
So tough to hang in there on that pitch, but you got to do it. You can't give up on that inside corner, or this guy will bury you.
This is hit high in the air and pretty deep down the
left
field
field
line.
Holiday.
Holiday on the move. 2 down.
2 outs.
And you know, he's kind of going through a stretch right now where the ball just isn't jumping off his bat. He's got a good pitch to hit right here. Looked like he put a good swing on it, but it just didn't go anywhere.
Kelly Johnson into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going.
Pitch number 16 from Lynn.
And this ball is crushed deep down the
right
field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Strike 2.
And he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Very economical to start out there. Got through that first inning on just 9 pitches. He's got a chance to keep it in single digits here again in the second.
Lynn going for the strikeout to end the inning. And he struck him out! Swing and a miss!
Mets go down 1-2-3. They trail this one 1-0. Matt Holliday.
Here's Holliday.
Will lead things off here as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 due up to start the home second.
Matt Holliday.
First pitch to Holliday.
Line toward the
Holliday.
gap in left center. Cespedes
and it's
is
caught.
there, and he has it for the first out. With a moment now, let's take a look at the defense for the New York Mets.
No, we're not taking a look at the defense for the Mets.
Eric?
Well, guys, remember,
They're Pond Scum. They don't deserve it.
Jumped on board with all the defensive shifts.
Pitch
Still
to
that
Peralta.
old school mentality. Plays
Peralta gets it
guys
down,
straight
and that's a
up,
base
so
hit for Johnny
we'll see
Peralta.
how that impacts this game.
So with that knock right there,
That's number 1,998. 2 away from the 2,000 club.
Well, it's a great number to be chasing, Eric. It's easy to focus on the bigger number like 3,000, but you can't get there without getting
And here's
past
Carpenter.
2,000 first. And it's been a fine career so far, and he's not done yet.
He's set. Here it comes.
Carpenter hits up
Drilled
the middle.
back up the middle, and that's through. For a
Peralta
hit.
will stop at second.
well, this looks like one of those swings where it was just a flat-out guess.
Number 36.
This is not one of those guys where you can sit off speed.
Here's
and just
Aledmys
react to the
Diaz.
fastball. You're not going to just react to 98, but give him credit. However, he did it. He put a good swing on that ball.
First pitch to Aledmys.
Lined hard toward right center.
Aledmys.
But he comes up empty.
That was heading to the wall.
Double now out in right center.
Here comes
Third, and
Peralta.
moved on home. The run scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game.
2-0 Redbirds.
So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Lance Lynn
Here's
will
Lynn.
stand in with a chance to help himself out big time here with a couple of men in scoring position.
And a lot of times, pitchers go up there just because they sort of have to. But here, if you go up and just think ground ball up the middle, you might get one home, maybe 2. This is a big time chance.
The catch is made deep
But they're
in the
still
alley,
gonna tag
and
up
here
and
comes
come
the runner
home.
from third. And he'll make it in to score. It's a sac fly and an RBI, and it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Well, nobody's going to confuse this guy with Miguel Cabrera or Chris Davis, but with the runner on third, he doesn't have to hit the ball out of the ballpark.
Here's Fowler.
Just has to get one deep enough out there to deliver that run from third. That's nice going.
Dexter Fowler will get a second shot at it now. He doubled to start out the home first.
And, you know, guys, I just love the way he went the other way with that.
Fowler.
Now I'm interested to see if he has a similar...
That one's heading to the wall.
And this is going to find the
Fowler,
alley as he might
pay
have
for
himself
second.
his second double of the ball game. And to
Second
score is the
double of the
runner
ball game
from
for
third.
Fowler.
That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
4-0
Already
Redbirds.
we've seen some hard-hit balls in these first 2 innings. And this was not one of those high-fly ball where no one can reach it kind of doubles. This thing is a rocket shot, and it's going to wind up driving in another
First
run.
pitch to Beltran.
Here's Carlos Beltran. This is lifted out to left.
Beltran
Nemeth
to left.
has a beat
And
on
that's
it.
the guy. He's going to catch
He
it
makes
and make the
play,
out.
and that'll end the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We've played 2 full. The Cardinals lead it 4-0.
4-0 Redbirds.
Matt Reynolds will stand in now to lead things off. 7, 8, and 9 here to start the 3rd inning.
And maybe one of these guys can break this string of 6 straight retired to start
First
the
pitch
ball
from
game.
Wainwright. Sorry,
Outside
Lynn.
target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Pitch number 20 from Lynn.
And he fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
That thing's knee-high on the outside third of the plate.
And it's fouled off.
Understandable why he couldn't catch up with that one.
And here's a
and
slider.
Lynn struck him out.
Called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
And as we showed you in the open, he's out there putting his perfect record on the line. And so far, these guys haven't shown many signs that they're ready to put a 1 in that loss column.
Brandon Nemeth will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. Chop foul at the plate, strike one. Mets are still looking for their first hit of the ball game. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
Grounded to third. Peralta's there.
Peralta
On to first, and there were two down.
Well, that's just good pitching right there. Really ties him up with that fastball in on the hands. And he hits just a simple ground ball there for the easy out.
Noah Syndergaard will stand in now with two away, trying to avoid
Easy
another
out.
1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Lynn steps into his windup. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95+ mile-an-hour fastball.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Down in order go the Mets. They trail here 4-0. Albert
Here's
Pujols
Pujols.
digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Well, guys, they jumped out to that big lead early on in this game, but you really can't get comfortable. You have to keep putting pressure on.
First offering on its way. Oh, high.
Pujols. Deep.
That is a
He's done it again. Albert Pujols. A home run for the Redbirds.
A solo shot for Albert Pujols. So his remarkable season continues as the lead for the Cardinals opens
What a
up now
season
to
he's had to return. His
5-0.
return to St. Louis. A triumphant return indeed. For 81 on the year for Pujols. Remember, 70 of those have been with the Cardinals this year.
So we'll take one more look, and boy, he just continues to hit the ball out of the ballpark at an alarming rate. What a year.
Here's Yachty.
Here's the catcher,
First pitch
Yadier
to
Molina.
Yachty.
Swing, and this is also hit well.
Yachty hits it
Out to
deep.
Deep center. Cespedes going.
Gone! Pujols, Molina, back-to-back home runs!
So it's a solo shot.
In the Yachty chant comes raining down here at Bush. Yachty, 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 Yachty.
It's now 6-0.
Well, apparently these guys didn't
Yachty,
see the highlights from
Yachty,
yesterday because
Yachty,
he had 2 home
Yachty,
runs a day ago.
Yachty.
Now he's got another home run right here. So now obviously this pace won't last, but man, he is hitting
And
everything
here's Holiday.
in sight.
And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Matt Holliday standing in now. Swing and another one deep out to center
Deep.
field.
Get out, baby, get up, get up,
Going
get up.
back on it. He gets to it, and he botched it.
And he's
Holliday
heading for
still
third.
running. He's headed for third.
Holliday
And he'll
with the
make it all the way to
triple.
third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
And Mets are going to the
Now
bullpen.
here comes the Mets manager, Terry Collins, on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces the
that's
bullpen into action much earlier
I
than
would
anticipated.
say something a lot worse.
Bartolo Colon is going to come on to pitch here, and seeing as though it's just the third inning, he may be asked to work
Okay.
for a while.
Why is this guy in a retirement home? Seriously. Colon.
Johnny Peralta digs in now with 2 already home and a potential 3rd waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. Now the runner's on his way home.
Baldwin's going to bunt.
The squeeze was on, but this one will get foul. Runner at 3rd here.
Right
nobody
again.
out. The runner's breaking for home. And the squeeze was on, but this one will get foul.
And Peralta's going to have to swing the bat now.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Drilled on the ground.
Oh,
And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from 3rd. It's 7-0. So chalk up
That's
one
number
more
one.
hit for him, making him 1,999 for his
Oh my
career.
God, the
That's a
Mets
lot
and
of
bombs
hits,
scum.
fellas.
They just.
Well, it certainly is a lot of hits, Matt, and he's been a fixture for years now, and those hits have been piling up like ants on the barbecue sauce out in my backyard.
Here's Matt Carpenter. Runner goes for 2nd, and he pops up the bunt attempt. And
God
he'll make
damn
the
it.
quick basket catch behind the plate.
And
And now he throws on the
that's a
brakes, but
double
he
play.
can't get back to 1st, and he's nailed for the 2nd out. Big mistake there. Into the box now, Diaz. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. But
Okay,
this'll
and the
find
circus is
shortstop's
over.
glove for the 3rd
7-0
out of the inning.
after the
So
circus
2 home runs
3rd.
in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. 3 innings complete. Cards lead it 7-0. Alejandro De Aza will lead things off here with his guys down 7 in the early going. Steve Lyons, how do you come back from a deficit like that?
You don't.
Well, I think slowly. I mean, yeah, ideally a 10-run inning would be great,
And
but you've got time on
one
your
out.
side. You don't need to try to get it all back at once. Just pack away. A couple runs here, a couple runs there. Get yourself into slam range. That's 4 runs down.
Chop foul right at home plate at strike 1. To 1st. Fielded cleanly by Pujols. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
That was pitch number 31. Here's number 32 from number 31.
Still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some pretty good pitching so far in this game.
Called strike 0-2.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
Hit slowly back to the mound.
Lynn
Throw
to
to Pujols
Pujols.
is going to be in time, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0.
7-0 Redbirds.
Lance Lynn
Here's Lynn.
off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Catcher, number 31.
Now here's a line drive.
And that's a base hit for Lance Lynn.
Left center, and he's going to have himself a leadoff single.
Oh, you better have to pay attention to this guy right now. He is heating it up. 7 straight games now with that hit.
Here's Fowler.
Dexter Fowler stands in, looking to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can
Fowler.
drop right here.
Line to the right
And
side.
that's a great catch.
Makes a spectacular catch.
Get out of here.
And here's Beltran.
Carlos Beltran will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
Beltran.
Colon pauses. Here he comes 0-1. Here's a
Beltran!
swing and
Deep in the right. Goodbye! Home run, Carlos Beltran.
Outta here. So a 2-run home run for Carlos Beltran. Home run number 62 on the year as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Well, this pitch is just a little bit in. Not really a terrible location at all. But if you're sitting on that pitch, in that spot, you can certainly do some damage. And he absolutely did some damage right there to the tune of a 2-run shot.
Here's Pujols now.
Here's Albert now.
Albert! 2 home runs in the game for the Cardinals first baseman.
Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot here to left. His second of the game as this lead got even wider.
Back-to-back home runs for the Cardinals. Beltran, Pujols.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
If we can put an 80-year-old man out to pitch. And here's Molina.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. This will swing and send a line drive out to right field. Oh, and he botches it. Another multi-hit game for him here tonight. No surprise there as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting.
Yeah, and you can find him one spot off the top. Second in the National League right now. So we'll see if he can stay hot into the dog days
Here's
of summer.
Holiday.
Even move up on that list. Having a great year regardless, though.
Holiday!
Hit deep center field. Cespedes
and it's
going
caught.
back on it. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Here's
Johnny Peralta will be the batter. A couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Well, 2 singles isn't necessarily an eye-catching performance, but hey, I'm sure he's feeling
Peralta, and that one's heading to the wall.
This is into the gap for his 3rd hit of the night, and it'll be good for extra bases.
At the double.
So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Now batting.
Johnny Peralta with that base.
Oh, that's Yadier Molina.
Collected career hit number 2,000 in his fine career. That's a ton of hits. Pun intended.
Yeah, and everybody makes a big deal of the 3,000 hit club.
Here's
And
Carpenter.
So, but 2,000, well, that's a pretty select group of players too, and it's definitely something to be proud of.
Here's Matt Carpenter, and that is into right field, a base hit. And the run is in to score from 3rd. Now a good throw in will hold that 2nd runner at 3rd base, so they're at the corners now with 2 away.
Tack on another run there. They've put up 11 now in the ball game, and this offense is definitely running on all cylinders.
Diaz gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th.
And a big 2-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look back on this as a major missed opportunity later on.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Another good inning for the Cardinals as the usual sea of red love what they're seeing. Back with more on our Wednesday night showcase right after this.
11-0 after 4.
Kendrys Morales heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Still pretty early, but they don't have any hits yet, so you need to get it going offensively.
Swing and
squared that one up just a little late. Lynn looks in. 0-1 pitch on its way. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Now a swing and a ground ball. Peralta's up with it. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
Travis d'Arnaud.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Travis d'Arnaud. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Well, at least he was able to get it into the outfield. And that's more than most of his teammates can say so far.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Kelly Johnson will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to end the inning.
Lynn, Fowler, Beltran.
The they trail it.
Here's Lynn.
Lance Lynn comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Cespedes is there. 1 away.
It's time to bring in the secondaries team now. That's right.
Dexter Fowler ready for another at-bat now. For 3 so far.
Here's
Tommy Pham.
Tommy Pham.
Will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that 3rd hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner. Ready to take his hacks again, Carlos Beltran, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Well, that was a fastball
Beltran.
Then, so we'll see if they go after him.
That one's heading to the wall.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And he's not
Pham will head
third
home.
base coach Jose Oquendo's waving him in. And not in time as the run scores. So these guys have now scored in each of the first 5 innings.
They're going to go ahead and call Adams in against place at first base.
Every inning, our crack staff tells us it's happened 7 times in the National League, most recently by the Rockies in 1999. Hit hard towards second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
Here's Yachty.
Yadier Molina.
Pull Yachty.
Set to take some more swings.
Got it.
Here
comes Tate Matheny.
Will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench.
That's right.
He'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away.
The son of Cardinal manager Mike Matheny.
High and deep to straightaway right. Piazza going back, still going back. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Cards forced to settle for 1. 5 innings complete. It's the Cardinals 12 and the Mets nothing. Tommy Pham will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Now playing center field, number 28.
Matt Adams will stay in the ballgame as he'll take over at first base.
32, Matt Adams.
Matheny will stay in the ballgame as he'll likely do the catching from here out. Matt Reynolds makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Well,
Win to Matheny.
To do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. Good curveball that time in the low 80s, 0-2.
And it looks like the scouting report says work this guy away, and it's been paying off.
And whoever put together that scouting report did a real nice job, because this whole team hasn't done much offensively at all. And sometimes this is all you have to do. Throw a ton of strikes and keep the ball in the yard. It's worked for him so far.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Out in front of it, strike 1. Mets are still looking for their first hit of the ball game. Hit to third. Peralta is up with it. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Boy, his guys got him the lead back in the very first inning, and he hasn't looked back since. He's had everything go his way so far, and this inning's turning out to be no exception.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown, as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. Mets go down 1-2-3. Addison Reed to try and sort this mess out, as he'll likely be asked to go at least a few innings here.
Guess we'll call him Stephen Piscotty.
Piscotty is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. Skied into straightaway right. Diaz is under it. He's got it one away.
Now batting.
Here's Peralta.
Stepping in, Johnny Peralta. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. Jed
Jerko into the
move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. And now the second pitch of the inning is hit in the air to center. Pulling it in out there is Cespedes, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, number 13.
Matt Carpenter steps in after hitting an RBI
Colton Wong
last time around. Colton Wong will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Hit hard up the middle.
Wong.
Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. Diaz.
Here's Diaz.
Gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Reed sets. Here comes
Wong
the first
on
pitch.
the run.
Which is a cold strike. The throw. And
He's
he'll be
gunned down.
out at second base. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Jed Jerko is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now. Colton Wong will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Leading off for the Mets, the right fielder, number 6.
Alejandro De Aza is
Pitch
in
number
to start things
51
out as he
from
swings
the
and misses
strike.
at that one at strike 1.
Look at where we are in this game. Late innings, and this pitcher is throwing first pitch strike to every hitter he's faced. You wonder why he's getting good results.
Hit on the ground to short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting.
And for you at home, all I'm going to do is direct your attention to the hits column right there. It is what it is here in the 7th inning.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swing and a miss as Walker's in a hole here. No balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah, ground ball out to start the 7th. Now an 0-2 count. He's looking sharp as ever.
High in the air out to center field. Pham is there. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Well, you could see this building even from the first couple of innings. He still has not allowed a hit, and I think he'll certainly have enough to go the distance if so required.
Yoenis Cespedes is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece. Down in order go the Mets. Just about given up for dead. It's 12-0. Diaz.
Here's Diaz.
Steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
The shortstop.
There'll be Diaz, Lynn, and Pham.
Shot toward right center. Cespedes
Diaz
right there,
is
1
gone.
down. Lance Lynn
Here's
will
Lynn.
buy himself another at-bat, and in turn he'll get himself a nice little ovation for the work he's turned in on the mound so far.
He's been great. This is an appreciative crowd. They like what they've seen, and I don't blame them.
Hard hit ball to second. Walker has it in time to first, and there are 2
Now
away.
bring up Tommy Pham.
The center fielder, number
Tommy
28.
Pham strides in after getting a base hit and later scoring the first time around.
And I think we mentioned it already, but that extended his hitting streak. Swinging a hot bat.
Pham!
Fly ball out toward right field.
That's
De
now.
Aza is there, and how about that? A 3-pitch inning as the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals, but they lead it by a count of 12-0.
Heading into the 8th.
Kendrys Morales will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
This one's flared out toward left. And the 8th inning begins with a flyout, quickly one away.
And just another outstanding pitch right there. And it's not easy to do with so much on the line here in the 8th inning. But he's now down to his final 5 outs.
Travis d'Arnaud stands in as he
Pitch
swings
number
and misses
63.
for strike one. You have to say
From
they
number
really had a
31.
good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right.
Strike 3.
Got him. 4 outs away from his date with history.
Now batting.
Well, in case you're just tuning in,
One,
you've missed a lot of these
two,
so far. 11 for him
three,
in the contest all told, as he just continues to mow down the opposing lineup here late in the ball game.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11.
Kelly Johnson will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing
Lynn.
dimmer by the batter.
Pitch number 65.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
And you know,
Number
this is a guy that
66.
loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he
Pitch
really
number
covers well, so they're
67.
gonna wanna mix their spots here.
Now
Popped it up,
and he
Matheny.
pops him up, right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll get under it to put it
That
away
was
in
just
foul
like the way
territory,
Mike
and
would have
that
done it.
ends the inning. 24 have been set down.
Beltran,
3 left
Adams,
to go.
Matheny.
Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Cardinals 12 and the Mets nothing. Carlos Beltran will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence. But he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
Reed's ready. First pitch on
Pitch
the
to
way.
Beltran.
Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Cespedes.
Beltran, it's
racing
gone!
Back out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run. A solo shot here for Carlos Beltran. His second home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Thank you for your comment. Let me...
Whatever these guys are putting in their pregame meal, you can be darn sure they're getting the same setup tomorrow. That's 5 home runs as a team now. I mean, these guys are feeling it up there.
Hello, Royals King.
The first baseman, number 32.
Here's Matt Adams now.
Welcome to the stream. Be sure to
Stung into the
subscribe.
gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Adams will look to go to second here. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Now batting.
Here's another look
Welcome
at
to
this
the stream. I'm
swing. Show
Trevor.
motion.
I'm one where's the Ice
Check
Mask
out the
Gang. There's also
hands,
Matt,
getting into good
Carl, and
position.
Austin.
Hip start to
They're
rotate,
not here.
and
This is a solo stream by Trevor.
That's great extension all the way through the ball.
If you're new to the
That's
stream, just go and
perfect
subscribe
swing right
and welcome. This is the Ice Mask Gang show. Well, it's actually just the Trevor show right now, but yeah.
Standing in now, Matheny. Drives it to deep
Matheny!
right field. Keaza ranging back.
It's off the wall.
But he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall.
That's a double for Tate
The runner
Matheny,
from second
the
crosses
son of
plate.
Cardinal manager Mike Matheny.
And this offensive explosion continues. They're now up to 14 runs in the game. You can't even count that up. And I think defensively, you got to be saying right now, what do we got to do to get these
Here's
guys out?
Piscotty.
Stephen Piscotty is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that's in there. Base hit.
And they're going to hold Matheny. Matheny
and they'll
going to hold Matheny at third.
Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Well, that is just picture perfect right
And
there.
here's Jed Jerko.
You know as a hitter that you're going to want to make sure you hit it to the right side to get that runner to third base. But if you do it well enough, you get yourself a base hit to go along with it. Check it out. He lets this pitch get almost
that one's
past
fouled
him,
back.
but then he manages to still get good contact and send it into right field for the base hit.
And the runner's coming home. On the bunt attempt is popped up. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out.
Son of a bitch!
Now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for
Here's
the second
Wong.
out. Big mistake there.
Here's Wong.
Colton Wong is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position.
And that's it out. We're heading to the 9th.
Retires the side. So 2 runs on 4 base hits. Nice shot of downtown St. Louis as we're set for the 9th inning here from Busch Stadium. Matt Reynolds will stand in now to begin the 9th in a game that was decided long ago.
Yeah, this is mop-up time out there right now. But, hey, these at-bats still count against your batting average.
Here comes number 69 from Lynn. 69.
Right to the end of the game.
It's
popped up Matheny. He's going to go after it.
Toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
It's number 70 from Lynn to Matheny. Fouled it off.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him.
Struck him out.
Number for a perfect game is now down to 2.
Oh, and that's a big first out. And it's nice to get that first one out of the way.
And that's one
He's not home yet,
happy
though.
manager
Still
right there.
2 big outs to get through before it's celebration time.
Brandon Nemeth will
All
strike.
right, put down the comments if you prefer
a couple of times
Carl Mack, you think is better, Mike Matheny or Tony La Russa. I'm just wondering, who you think is better?
That top hand palm up through contact to keep him rolling over.
Would you rather have Tony La Russa here in 2016, or would you rather have who we have right now, Mike Matheny? Let me know in the comments below, please.
You like the way this guy is just going about his business.
Fouled it off. Pitch number 75 up coming from Lynn.
Pitching like it's a tie game here in the 9th.
Struck him out! 1 out away from perfection!
From perfection.
1 out to go. Can you believe this? Man, I wonder what's going through his head right now.
Nothing.
Pedro Alvarez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Here's Pedro Alvarez. Trying to be a spoiler, and I hate spoiler bitches. Strike 1.
No balls and a strike.
Fouled it off.
Fouled at home plate.
1 strike away.
Over 39,000 on their feet.
Lynn.
Strike.
A perfect game. A perfect game for the St. Louis Cardinals pitcher Lance Lynn. A perfect game.
27 up, 27 down, and you know what? This is the first time I've ever witnessed a perfect game. So it's one of the hardest things for a pitcher in the world to do, probably the hardest. But we were fortunate enough to see it here, guys. A perfect game.
My God. I did it again.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory.
In case you weren't here for the little stream, don't worry. I will have the highlights upcoming after we get through the ending parts. Player of the game is Lance Lynn. No shit.
Top player of the game, I'd say anytime you throw a perfect game, you'd be a pretty strong candidate.
Yeah, really a dominating performance out there. And look at all the strikeouts. I mean, they just couldn't touch him.
Lance Lynn is the one. And it's the 1.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com.
So if you that's an actual website, please. I want to know, is that an actual website?
Good night from St. Louis.
And watch it be a porn site. Okay, here are the highlights in case you missed it.
3 hours and 36 minutes.
On the first, Beltran grounded the for single. That will score Dexter Fowler to make it 1-0 Redbirds.
The Cardinals would like to thank you for
Albert Pujols would then ground into a double play.
Drive home safely. Have a good night.
Then we have bottom of the third. Molina would hit a home run to center. This would make it 6-0 Redbirds. Bottom of the fourth. Dexter Fowler lines out, but it's an amazing diving catch. For the Cardinals would also, I think they would score on this play. I can't remember. Bottom of the fourth. Beltran hits a homer deep to right to make it 9-0 St. Louis. After that, Lance Lynn would strike out Reynolds out on a fastball. Top of the seventh, Lance Lynn will strike out Yoenis Cespedes out of the strikeout. The ninth, Lance Lynn will strike out Reynolds again with another fastball. Again, top of the ninth. It's Lynn with another strikeout. Nimmo on a fastball. Pedro Alvarez was called out striking to end the game. And that was how recap of the perfect game. Lance Lynn with the perfect game. 9 innings pitched. No hits, 14 strikeouts, no bases on balls. So we're going to get 9 innings pitched. No hits, no runs, no earned runs, no walks, 14 strikeouts, and only on 78 pitches. Well, this has been Trevor the Ice Mask Gang, and I'm signing out.